comments about how great you guys are running this commission. It's a far cry from a year, 18 months ago, the way it used to be, and I think it's awesome. I also want to commend Commissioner Tetreault for her motion. I do not think at all that she was trying to slice and dice and hurt anyone. I think she was expeditiously trying to resolve the problem, which I do think frequently we tend to table too much. But I wasn't really going to get up and speak on the smoking issue, but I wanted to address the lady's points, which I tend to agree with a lot of things she says. However, I fall on the other side of the argument, having dealt with a mother who just died of cancer due to cigarettes, and having to live my whole life as a child, you know, in sealed cars with cigarettes, in a home with cigarettes, in restaurants with cigarettes, and now I serve the respiratory effects of that. 20 feet is, you know, I understand what she's saying about outside, but for a non-smoker and someone who does go out, having to be subjected to someone else's cigarette smoke is infringing on my freedoms, quite frankly. I don't have the freedom to go out to bars and restaurants that serve after hours because I end up going home and having sinus infections and allergy problems for the next 3 or 4 days. So I'm actually the one whose freedom is being curtailed because I can't go out. If they want to smoke, they can do it in an area where it does not harm other people. No one needs to quote the stats on the amount of harm that is being done to the individual smoking or the secondary in smoke. So I completely support this ordinance. Every ordinance could use some adjustment, and I'm sure you guys are aware of that. I think restaurants should be able to provide outside smoking, but I want to voice my support for this, and again, commend the Commission for their hard work, diligence, and the way they've been getting things done. I did want to say one other thing, kind of unrelated to this, but I put an application over a year ago to be on a board, and that application still has not been taken care of. I had to resubmit it after over a year, and meanwhile the city is putting out calls for board members, and we can't make quorum on meetings, and then we come to a point where we could have a resolution, and then we table it again. Let's try not to keep tabling things, and let's keep progress going.
I appreciate your comment.
I'm just finished, Mayor.
But I understand this is a public hearing with relation to the smoking.
I know that, and I'm finishing that.
Thank you.
But it did need to be said. So expedience is important, and thank you, Mayor and Commissioners, for your hard work.
Thank you.